welcome back to the Hype Convo. It's your boy Taj.
It's your boy Howie. It's your boy CJ.
Another Monday, another episode.
Yes, sir.
We got something new for y'all.
Yes, you might notice the revamp and like the logo.
The logo, we have a different logo. We are making changes to the Hype Convo.
Yes.
We're still gonna have our Monday episodes coming in, but things are gonna look more spicier from now. You know, it's
revamp. Yeah,
we got a lot of ideas, and we want to discuss these ideas. You know, a lot of questions.
Yeah,
we got a lot of questions.
Mondays.
So Mondays are gonna be
spicy Mondays or something like.
So we call it the Spicy Mondays.
Controversial stuff.
Or things that make you think.
Yeah,
so,
we're just gonna be more discussion.
Something that you could debate about and hear our opinions at the same time.
And
you know, if you have your own opinions.
Let your yeah, exactly. Put it down in the comments.
And our usual convo is gonna end up in Saturday sometimes.
Yes,
like, sometimes
if we talk about trends or something.
Yeah, talk about Microsoft getting bought.
Yeah, Neuralink or the political and economic state of the world.
If we want to talk about
if
that,
you want to listen to that, that's gonna be.
It's gonna be on Saturdays. Like maybe not every Saturday, but whenever we have like, something to talk about.
Yeah, just update each other.
We'll do it on Saturdays.
Exactly.
And Thursday's gonna remain the same. We're gonna do like either reaction or it could
challenges.
Be challenges, mukbang or
mukbang.
Yeah. Throughout the next coming weeks, the set might look different, but your boys will still be the same.
Yes, we'll still.
Our topics will still be fire. So stay tuned.
Fire, spicy,
for those new
hype. You know.
Exactly. We're excited for the next steps of the Hype Convo.
Let's start the convo.
So what is today's topic?
So do you guys think that it's okay to be friends with an ex?
Friends with an ex.
Like,
I think. Okay, let's try to answer the question. Why would you want to be friends with your ex?
Because let's say, I guess the common reason, well, not reason, but common scenario is because their ex are also friends with, they have a lot of common friends, mutual friends.
So like if
you're
you
in the same
actually
circle, you're in the
same and I know that gets kind of complicated because you guys have all the friends, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
But in your first reaction, like, what's your answer? Yes.
My answer would be I don't think they should be friends.
Okay. You have an answer? I guess there's different scenarios for sure. Like let's say you're
depends what kind of breakup you go through. Right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
really?
I think if it's a bad breakup, for sure, it's like why?
Like
would
if they cheated, if one of us cheated, like you can't be friends.
Yeah. Well, like first of all, why would you still be friends? For me, when there's cheating involved, it's
over.
No, it's done.
Cut off.
It's cut off.
Yeah,
I don't think you should.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, how about this? Let's say a scenario where you have an ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're dating for a while, like more than 5 years, let's say. They've met your family, you've met their family. You're basically family yourselves, like her mom, her parents are you're very close. Her siblings you're close to. Like, and then like all of a sudden that's gone. Like, you're not. I know.
I know that it feels like it's not the
like
normal
you met their family,
anymore.
they met your family.
Yeah.
Like.
And it's like, oh, can I still talk to the siblings if I ever encounter them? Like, wait,
I wouldn't be friends. Like I think the word friend is not the right word. Like I think you could be acquainted. Not like in good terms. Be in good terms. Because friends is like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Like, I'm gonna chill with you. That's friends. That's friends. But if you're like, oh, like I know this person, I'm good with that person, and that person's good with me. Okay, like you said, that in a scenario where like it's a mutual kind of like breakup or like this splitting where cheating is not involved. It's just like okay, look, I can't do this anymore with you, and that person can't do it anymore. So without any bad terms, I think you could be acquainted. You could like the part where you have other friends in the circle. You won't like completely cut off everyone because I know like some group of friends will be with you, some group of friends will be exclusive like to her, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't it is complicated if you like completely try to get rid of that person, because you get rid of their friends as well, because or else that person is gonna always come back to you. Like, what if you're married one day? Are you gonna still call that person
Exactly.
your friend?
Yeah, I think that's where.
No, that's my thought exactly is like I always imagine you could be friends with them, but like once you have a new relationship or they have a new relationship, that's when it gets weird. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, like if you wanna say, okay, be friends temporarily until things die down, until things die down, where like you have another partner, she has another partner.
Because there's also, I feel there's a difference if you're single versus if you're like with someone, and there's also the question. There's a difference between can you be friends or should you be friends? Because I think the main part was maybe should you be friends like that. But
it's hard.
Because I think you can. Well, I personally think you can be friends with like.
It's all like
I
think it depends, like just how mature you are, and like if it's not,
if
like,
it's mature,
if there's no bad blood between anything, and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
exactly, and like how mature you are really plays out on your interaction with her and her surrounding as well, right?
But I think at the end, like whoever you're going to be with, like
you can't say like, yeah, that's my friend, you know, like she comes in the same party as you, and like that's my ex, and you have your wife beside you. Like doesn't make sense to me.
Like it would like, I guess it also depends of your like current wife, you know, or partner, like how she feels about you being friends. Like if she doesn't feel too comfortable,
I don't
it's like
I think rarely a girl would be like, yeah, okay, it's cool, you could chill with your ex. Like, I have never heard ever that in my life, you know,
for sure.
Like, so if you think about it that way, logically, it doesn't make sense for you to be friends with a girl. I understand about being acquainted, you know, like coming across, hey, how you doing, and like having good relationship, as in like
it's just,
no bad terms.
It's just odd to see, like basically the example you give. Like I don't think any like partner will feel like comfortable. They may say like it's chill, but deep inside they're probably like they still get that.
Like make the roles reverse, right? Like let's say your girlfriend, you know, has like an ex.
Yeah.
Are you cool? Like her hanging out with her ex? Like it's kind of weird, no?
That's
like,
weird. Yeah.
It's just like,
it is weird to be honest,
doing?
but I think. Well, yeah, it always depends on the scenario, because I think like I would.
If it's an ex like 20 years ago, like when you were a kid, that's not an ex. What I'm talking about, like 2 years ago.
Long, or like like they were together for like a few years, type thing. So yeah, that's it's like kind of weird, you know. It's like it's just, I don't think it's right. But again, I think there's probably people who are like so like open and trusting, like I trust, like, or like
open relationship.
Will Smith.
Entanglement.
But yeah, it is tough, like scenario wise, like but I think at the end, I would say no.
I don't think you should.
Yeah, like, I don't think you should. But you technically you can. Yeah, I think you can.
You can do anything you want.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
exactly. You can do anything you want. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's healthy.
Okay, but
in order for you to move on,
sometimes your significant other could be also your best friend, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you're in a relationship, but you realize like you're not in love with that person, but you still like they're good, like they're good friend, you know, like
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you don't want to lose that best friend.
It's nothing sexual, but like it's still
like I've heard of that, like basically.
I just think in general, girls and guys shouldn't be friends.
It's just hard. Like it's just like hard to cut off.
Friends.
You know?
Not shouldn't be, like can be friends. Like you're gonna be friends with a girl, and for a guy not to have any any sexual, you know, feelings towards her. I feel like, you're weird.
No. I think that's still possible because I could see. I know some people, like I know I'm never gonna like.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah,
exactly.
I understand because you like probably both of them.
That's the homie, you know, like or like.
Yeah, it's like ew. It's like nah.
Like, okay, that I understand.
Like,
yeah.
That's a homie.
I guess like I want a friend that we'll call them like sisters, you know. Like, I see them like as sisters.
Or it's like you've known them too long, you know.
It's like you've known them too long. You feel like it's just like
or you're just
it's
some
like a family.
I also feel there's
or they're just ugly.
I didn't want it to go there, but no, but that's one because like there's some people that you're just not physically attracted to.
You can't see that.
It's like it's not just your type.
And I guess it takes time until you engrave in your head like, yo, this is never gonna. You're never gonna go. Because you're always thinking about procreating, you know? Biologically talking. I'm looking at you right now.
But when you first meet like someone, like like, oh, I'm never gonna, right? But some people end up like.
No. I think, because for me,
you're a human being.
Like
bro.
I think there's sometimes you see a person's like, they're alright, but when you get to know them, like, oh, they're alright, like they're more attractive. Or something
that's true.
I can guarantee if I see a guy that's always hanging out with one girl like as like friend because they're both best friends. I'm pretty sure the guy has something.
Oh, that's another question we could ask. Like,
we could put all these questions on this episode.
Can you have a friend of the opposite gender, like a friend that you chill with?
Can you repeat the question?
If like you're dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you have a girl that's a friend, like a close friend, and can your wife have a guy friend? Like, is that weird for you or?
I think it shouldn't be something that's normal. You know, I just think it could be exceptions, but not normal.
But there's also he was my friend before we started dating.
Unless you're telling me the guy is very close friends with the guy.
There's always a reason for them to be chilling with a girl, right? Like,
that's the thing.
Friends,
no, exactly. The girl might think like, oh, because there was like I saw a social experiment where like a guy went to university and asked all the guys like, and asked all the girls, can a girl and a guy be friends? And then the guy started laughing like, no. Like all guys said the same thing.
He's in the friend zone, right? Like he's trying to get out.
Exactly. So that with that mentality, you know, like if I see a guy that says, oh, like that she's my best friend, you know, I can guarantee that guy one day would want to be with that girl.
Yeah.
Or like at some point there was some feelings.
If the girl suddenly asks him, "You want to smash?" The guy would say, "Yeah, for sure." They're not like, "Oh, I'm your friend."
Like, for me, like, a one-on-one, like just chilling is like that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Unless you're the gay best friend.
Like,
I guess
they pretend to be.
Yeah. Like he's in a sleepover.
Oh, let's take it on a limb. But like for me, that's if it's a group setting, then yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Like I feel like, cause me, I feel like I really trust. Like, I would really trust the girl. Like I think there's that still that trust like sex part of it is like if you really trust that they won't do anything wrong.
But like you trust your girl, but the people that she's with, how much trust do you have on them? You know, like you know.
Yeah, so I guess that's another.
Like it's maybe not her. It's because you as a guy, you know how guys are. That's what you're thinking. You know.
Yeah. Is the excuse of like a childhood friend or like just a close friend good enough? Like.
But
for a girl, I'm gonna be like, yo.
I
don't think you should be hanging around with guys alone. That's all. I'm saying.
So I think the main thing is it shouldn't be a one-on-one. If it's a group setting, then it's more acceptable.
Maybe it might come off as like maybe what I'm saying is like insecure. Like maybe I'm saying I'm insecure.
That's why I like
I'm insecure. That's why like I don't want you to be around guys.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing people would say.
No, me I'm gonna say no. You should.
We're guys and we know how guys think. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's my point. Now if you do that, then it's your decision. You know. Yeah. But for me, that's how I see it, and I wouldn't recommend having that kind of relationship if you're in like especially like if you're married. Like right now I'm married and like me, I don't go hang out with girls or whatnot. Like, and she doesn't hang out with guys either. Like that's a different relation. Like you're in a relationship where like everything we do it together. Like if I'm gonna go hang out with a bunch of friends, and there's girls, best believe my girl is with me too. But
for me, the main thing is just like one-on-one. That's just gonna be weird. But group setting, like it's and especially if like let's say like we all have like someone and then we're just with each other. Like obviously it's fine, right? But like so it's but there's a lot of tangent questions we can ask in this scenario.
No, for sure.
I guess. It is a nice topic.
Yeah, maybe we said some wrong things, but
I mean, yeah, like we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe our ideas don't match up with like what you guys are thinking. Not
well,
because
I think I also have another perspective check. So, like, because I think like it might like it's again with the trust. So for me, it's like I trust my girl so much that if ever something happens, then it's just I'm just done with it.
Yeah.
It's like it's just Like I think I would. Because I'm also not that much of a jealous type, I'd say. That's the thing. And I think a lot of times I try to like rationalize or like okay, if this happens, like I kind of like I could move on kind of thing. But
You think you could?
well, that's the thing.
Are you saying yes or no?
Like no, I think you can, but ultimately, like you said, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Shouldn't, but
I just think straight up, you shouldn't. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Like I think it's not recommended, but like you said, there is exception. And I can't name all exceptions.
I think there's too many scenarios, different type of scenarios, but But that's a
good question. So I think we're done with the Saturday episode. We got some good questions.
Yeah, we had more than one actually. A couple.
It just led to another one.
Led to another one. That's nice. So we could cut it for the next.
Technically,
honestly, it can be a different conversation.
It could be a completely. We could bring that up again, because I did have a conversation with another friend regarding that, and that friend thinks that it would have been fine with them to be completely okay with girls. But that's another topic we could discuss about, and let us know if there's any other questions you guys want us to answer and see our perspective on it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. Also follow us on
TikTok.
It's your boy Taj.
It's your boy Howie.
Boy CJ.
Peace out, fellas.
Peace.